It's incredible to be here today, Bruchim Habayim, and to be joined here with Laura and Will and Sam. You have to understand that we spend more time with each other than we do with our families that we leave at home. So I just want to say how wonderful it is that you're with us today. And Consul General Idit Shamir, you are not only a great friend to Ontario, but you're a great friend to the Toronto Jewish community. And I want to say thank you so kindly for having us here. And thank you, Raquel, for your beautiful remarks, and Mayor, and we've got about almost 20 people from the Diplomatic Corps. When I saw the Consul General from Italy, I knew I was in the right place. So thank you for being here. And I want to also give a shout out to my great friend, a person that keeps us safe each and every day, my great friend, Chief Byron Demke from Toronto. It's great to see you. An honored guest. C'est un grand honneur pour moi d'être ici avec vous aujourd'hui. Bruchim Habayim. It's amazing to be here as a person that carries his faith with him to Ontario's Parliament. And I can tell you that the last number of months have not been so easy. As much as we preach each and every day something that, you know, we believe in, that we have an inherent right to live safely in our communities. And I'll tell you why. Because when we live safely in our communities, we have absolutely everything. We have a place to raise our family, and we have a place to go to school and take our kids to the park and shop and pray. And this is something that is inherently the values of who we are as Ontarians. I can say never in my generation, my colleagues' generation, we've never had a premier that's more committed to keeping Ontario safe than Premier Doug Ford. And it is our collective honor, my colleagues and I, our collective honor to serve every day with the Premier, who tells us each and every day, a safe Ontario is a strong Ontario. And we want to do everything we can to stay and to keep Ontario safe. You know, going to Israel, for me, has always been special. I have to say, 10 years ago, in 2013, after 20 years of absence, having gone to Israel, I said to my wife, we have to go to Israel for my 50th birthday. And my wife and I and our son, who had just finished his term at Camp Ramah, we literally got on a plane. When I got off the plane, I said, Eze Yofi, Ze Medinat Chadash. I couldn't even recognize one thing. And this was 2013. And I said to my wife, Rochelle, who's here with us, I said, Rochelle, I want to go back each year. I want to see the incremental change of the new Israel, of a startup nation, a country that is leading in so many things, in science and technology. They discovered enough gas that they're sending the natural gas to Europe. They now have relations with countries they never imagined, part of the Abrahamic Accords. And I got off the plane the last time. Our son just graduated his MBA in IDC, which is now known as Rachman University in Herzliya. And I said, Manora hamakom hazeh. Bishvili, I couldn't even recognize it having gone sequentially, even during COVID. Indeed, I won't tell you how we got in during COVID, but you know, your consul staff was great. They really understood. And I carried my enthusiasm with me to our caucus in the Ontario legislature. I've carried my enthusiasm and my love for Israel to when I go across Ontario and meet with police services and firefighters and correction, parole, and probation officers, when I meet with these amazing 911 call operators, the unsung heroes that keep Toronto safe and Ontario safe each and every day. Israel is a miracle. We say in Hebrew, it's a nes gadol. It's a miracle that we can't explain. But I can tell you, Israel represents values that are important to us today. And probably no value more important than our right to be free of anti-Semitism. Ontario has to be free of any form of hatred. Anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, any type of racism is completely unacceptable. And today, in the legislature, I received a question on hatred and what is Ontario going to do about it? And it's important that we address this today and tonight, especially now. And I said to them, we will not tolerate any form of racism, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, any form of hatred. And for those who wish us ill, I have a message for you. We will call you out. Our ongoing friendship with Israel has endured a very long time. And almost 20 members of our caucus joined together, as Laura Smith said, in raising the Israeli flag right at Queen's Park, a place that my colleagues and I call home. I said, Israel stands in enduring friendship, in everlasting partnership with the state of Israel. And I said to the Consul General at the end, wherever you go, we will go with you. On behalf of our Premier and on Ontario Caucus and everyone who calls themselves a friend of the State of Israel, Am Yisrael Chai. I would like Consul General Idit Shamir to come forward so I can present, on behalf of our great Premier, Doug Ford, a certificate. And I would be honored if our caucus chair, Will Bouma, and Sam Oosterhoff would read the declaration. Gentlemen.
On Israel's 75th Independence Day, warm greetings to everyone attending today's Yom HaSmut celebration. Today we join the Israeli and the Jewish communities in Ontario and around the globe in commemorating the 75th anniversary of Israel's independence.
Ontario is proud to be home to the largest Jewish and Israeli communities in Canada. These communities continue to make invaluable contributions to our province's business, cultural, educational, and philanthropic development. I would also like to recognize the important role they play in strengthening the social and economic bonds between Ontario and Israel. On this day, as we celebrate Israel's independence, it is important to also reaffirm our commitment to denouncing anti-Semitism and to fighting hate in all of its forms. Best wishes for a meaningful and memorable celebration. The Honorable Doug Ford, Premier.
Come on.
Around, you want in front of the flag? In front of the flag. Okay.